Hello everyone. Oh, that is off center. Hold on. There we go. Hello everyone. Hello. We're not in Dracula getup today. We have a little vampire necklace instead. Because it was too warm yesterday. Hope you're all doing well. Yeah, so the reason that camera was off center is because we now have cats. And the cats have been exploring. Which means that the cats have been moving the camera a little bit. And it's a good chance that at least one of the two cats will be showing up at some point during the stream. Because one cat is already very familiar and happy to come for... Oh, that was quick. Hello. Hello. You want to be on stream? You want to be on stream, kitty? Mine? Okay, let's see. There he is. Cat. Oh? Oh, do we get a double feature already? Hold on. Hold on. Hello. Hey, please. Come, please. Come. So this is Boris. Pitch black cat, basically. More like dark brown, but oh. And Boris' brother just ran past. That brother's name is Aslan. These are two homeless kitties that we adopted today. Our partner and us. They are lovely. But they are getting used to the apartment. But yeah. We'll probably see more of them as we continue. Let's see. Gonna adjust this camera a little bit. Hold on. That works. Okay. Shall we hop into the game? Let's hop into the game. Load save state. And here we are. Let's give the game a second to catch up on OBS. Come on, OBS. Come on, OBS. Really? There we are. Yay! Okay, so. Sorry, we have a bit of a runny nose today. So we fell down this mine shaft. And that's where we are. We have 2 ways to go. Let's go with this one first. Okay, a chain. All we have is a lighter and Dracula ring and oh, when do we get this? That was a good thing to do? Maybe? Oh. Okay, what's this? Is it just like we need light? Is that it? Is that all? No. Okay. Probably need like a lantern or something because it's dark. Okay. Nothing here. Nothing interactable at all. Doesn't seem like it. So we mentioned that this is not the only FMV adventure game that's a direct sequel to the novel Dracula. There's this, and there's Dracula Unleashed. Dracula Unleashed is live action, and it's also very interesting. It's a game about time management. Because you have to, like, go to specific locations around London, specific hours, on specific dates, for things to actually happen in the order you need them to win the game. It was by the same people that made the Sherlock Holmes consulting detective games. Which, if you haven't played those, they are fairly interesting. We don't know what to do here. Still pissed about that gun in Silent Hill 2? Thanks for reminding me, lol. Wait, what gun? What gun are you referring to? The pistol you pick up near the start of the game. What about it? We don't follow the context of bringing it up. Where the hell are we supposed to go right now? Oh! Oh, okay. Now we follow. Okay, so now we have a giant bar of wood. Are we supposed to have shoved that wood into the hole? Yes, apparently. Why? Oh! Wait, this was a fucking gap? We did not think this was a gap. Hello, Miss-Anne. Oh yeah, and hello Jeb, hello Moto, hello Fadeleaf. We didn't say hi at the start of the stream, sorry about that. Okay, this is probably another crowbar section. Okay. Can we pick up the skull? Where did the skull go? Wait, what did we pick up? A hand. Okay, sure. Something really embarrassing happened today? Well, do share. Sorry, we're hearing... Boris? Aslan? We heard a noise. That was just a cutscene for walking? Really? Okay. Okay, nothing to do here. At least not yet. Boris, Aslan. Meow. Meow. No, they don't want to come right now. That's okay. Oh. Okay, we have to go check what that was. 1 second. Boris, Aslan. Hey. Aslan. Hmm.
Inte de här poliser och tjejer i hallen nu. Jag konstiga flickorna kommer inte med.
Han får utforska. Okay, sorry about that. Where were we? Right, we went back up to get the hand. That's the skull, but we can't pick up the skull. Okay. That'll be something we can maybe light fire on? Okay. So far the puzzles are very, just use the thing you just picked up on the very next thing you see. So what do we pick up? Not sure what that is. Okay, let's see. At my internship, people were curious about my comics. So I showed them my original comics that I worked on in Stockholm with my original characters, and then they wanted to see what I was drawing in my other sketchbook, where I draw my shadow animatic. I told them no, and that's too nerdy and shy to show, but they insisted. Okay. God, we'll start with the runny nose today. Okay, we don't need to watch that again. There's gotta be something we can do with the thing we just picked up, right? Now my work is now working on Sonic Animatic. Oh. That's it? I mean, that's fine. You probably think it's... Sorry. You probably don't think it's a big deal. Oh, there we go! Yay! Hello, Fawn. We're doing fine except for the running nose. That is really, really fucking with us right now. Okay. Cutscene! We're gonna refill our drink while we watch this cutscene. Okay. What? Another locked door? Okay. Oh yeah, do tell the gay joke, Moto. Let's find out what this gay joke was about. Okay, no. Guess we're going back. Oh, no cutscene when going up, okay. Only when going down. Sorry to hear you're not doing well, Fawn. Okay. What the fuck are we supposed to do? There's no interactable points. Like, we would just try to crowbar the door, but like, there's literally no point where we can use the crowbar. I don't know what it means, genuine. Okay, I was asked English or Spanish, and I said I don't speak Spanish, and apparently that's funny, and I was explaining short it means you are gay, so I said yes I am. I don't know what it means genuinely, I was just explained after it means you're gay, and I can't put it together, they were cagey about it. It was really just asking English or Spanish. Yeah, no idea. No idea. Hello, Riza. Uh... Chat, have you any idea what we're supposed to be doing here? Guess we're going back down to the other door again. I think it's really fun that they only animated the walkway down and not the walkway up. Wait, oh, is this two different? Yes, it is. Okay. That is such bullshit. That would have been even worse on a controller. Wow, okay, it's a lot of... This is a very tall table. Either that or Jonathan got very short all of a sudden. Okay. Is it just us or is this like very silent? Okay, there's some ambiance noise. This is a weird internet meme where if you answer English or Spanish, you get told whoever moves first is gay in that language. And that mutated into just answering the question first makes you gay. Okay. So what, chat, what are your Halloween plans? Halloween starts in 90 minutes. Going to any parties? Dressing up as anything? Okay. Chat, we're gonna have to ask you that, like, when it comes to talking about things, don't treat the chat as just, like, a instant messaging forum between y'all. We're very sorry to hear about some of the rough stuff going on, but this is a gaming stream, and we don't want to, like, have chat turn into a conversation unrelated to the stream. If you'll understand. again, it's fine. It's completely fine. We just wanted to like break off and say it now, because ultimately, like, it's very difficult for us to focus on both playing a game and also then responding to more serious matters in the chat. We hope that you'll be doing better soon. It's okay. You don't need to apologize. You don't need to apologize. It's fine. Oh, we're back here now. Why? So this just led to just one big circle? We'll probably need to change this in order to go a different way. Because now we've gone that way and we need to go this way. But how? Okay. Gotta be a tool here somewhere, right? It's the only thing I can imagine. We went to the first of 3 Halloween parties we'll be going to today. Today was the smallest one. It was just a little board game get together. And tomorrow there's a bigger one, and then there's a really big one on next week on Tuesday. Odd day, we know, but that's just how things worked out this year. Wait, what? Okay, so we can push this cart back, apparently. How's the cats? Meow. Meow. No idea. Aslan has been very, very shy and just been hidden away all day. And Boris has been exploring the place a lot. Personally not sold on the names, but that's the names they've had, and they're older cats, so it's probably not names to try and, like, change, because they're used to the names already. But yeah, the names are Aslan and Boris. They're 9 and 10 years old. They're very, very cute black cats. They arrived home today. We have no idea where the fuck we're supposed to go. We must have missed something somewhere. Well, in this case, it's more that Aslan just has a shy nature. And Boris doesn't. So Boris is not shy at all. But Aslan, like, we were told ahead of time that Aslan is shy. So we were prepared for that. Have we been up here? Oh, right. Yeah, we have. God, we really have no idea where to go right now. There's so many, like, spots that seem to be useless. Yeah, but these cats, we specifically asked if, like, they already are used to their names, and, like, if they like respond to them, and we were told that they do. So, like, and Noah seems to like the name too. So that's fine. What are we missing? Yeah, we were never really a fan of the Narnia books. That's part of why we don't really, why the names really didn't really do it before. Basically, are we supposed to use this? No. But and Boris we just associate with GoldenEye. This is absurd. What the hell are we supposed to be doing? Like, we're obviously supposed to, like, alter the reaction of this. But how? Don't know, haven't asked them. Oh, hold on. Maybe there was something beneath the minecart. So maybe if we go there now... Oh. Now? No, there's nothing here. There's nothing here. Meow. Booties. Meow. Meow. Hey. Hey. Meow. Booties is here now. Hi. See if we can get him on camera. Hey. 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 He's so dark, he doesn't even show up against how dark the rest is. Hold on. Okay. We're gonna turn off the filter on our camera for a bit. Oh, unless Boris wants to disappear first. There we go. Hey, Boris. Really? You're just gonna face away like that? Really? Hey. Now you met Boris properly. Well, that's not good at all. And yeah, Boris is very fluffy. There we go. Alright. Alright, we were... Hold on. Do that. Okay, now we can get back to the game. Okay, let's figure out where the hell we need to go. Like, we always need to find some kind of tool or something to change the direction of the thing. But, like, nothing here stands out as useful. Maybe there's something upstairs that we missed? This section is really boring, but also the cat makes it longer for us to get out of this section. And hey! Riding a minecart is fun. That's classic video gaming. I actually wonder what was the first minecart riding sequence in a video game. Everyone obviously knows, like, Donkey Kong, but, like, it has to predate Donkey Kong Country. There's no way that was first. Oh yeah, Narnia is an isekai in the most common use of the term, yes. And in the original use of the term. Apparently Aslan's in the bedroom. God, we can't believe how fucking stuck we've gotten on this part of all parts to get stuck on. It's the fucking mine shaft. The mine shaft with no fun music. We might need to look up the universal hint system for this at this rate. I was kind of hoping to not have to do that considering we played through the game before, but like, don't know what we could possibly do right now. Alice in Wonderland is often cited as the first isekai, which is not true, but like it is arguably the one that like really put the concept on the map. And yeah, of course, Oz is another one. Although we imagine that like we wonder if like younger audiences now don't realize that because like the only Oz related thing that's big these days is Wicked. And Wicked doesn't really touch much upon like the isekai aspect because it's from the perspective of two native Aussians. Undertale's an isekai. Yeah, we guess. Depends on how you interpret the world, we suppose, because is it literally just our world but like beneath, or is it actually like a different world? Like, I guess the game never really says specifically. Or maybe it does. Should we just look it up, chat? How are we possibly still stuck on this? We got here with no problem. Like getting here was fine. The puzzles going here were actually quite obvious, and now it's just like, no, you need to find a thing, and you know what you need to find, but there's no indication at all of where to find it. We keep thinking we must have forgotten an item or something, but like, no, we've tried all three that we have. Okay, let's use a universal hint system. That's what we prefer, doing that rather than just reading a walkthrough, you know? Okay, Dracula Resurrection. View hints. Inside the mineshaft. Okay, how do I switch to tracks of the mine in the mine section. Okay. Did you notice the lever on the ground? Yes. The lever is located near an unusable mining cart. Okay. An unusable mining cart. So this? But you already, like, checked this. No. Are you at the goodest guy these days? I mean, there's plenty of good ones. So, like, the same way you write anything else, good or bad. Also, you should, like, we agree with Fade Leaf. Like, you should never be like, oh, which trope should I avoid? Like, no, you should be writing the things you want to write. If you're just looking for tropes to avoid, you're not actually writing sincerely, you're writing for nitpickers, basically. And at that point, you will never write anything that's actually good, regardless, because there's always going to be something else you can nitpick. Okay, universal hint system, this didn't help. A close examination of the lever. Oh, it was about how to find the lever. Okay, how do I fix the lever? Sorry, the lever is missing a part. Yes. Look around the mine for a suitable replacement. Yeah, we've been doing that. You must go for a ride in the mine cart before you can find what you need. That's what we said! That's literally what we said. We literally was like, oh, maybe it was beneath the minecart. And then, like, we did this. And I was like, no. There's nothing here. There's nothing here. Is it in the minecart? It's the only thing we can think now. Although I feel like we already checked that as well. This is where the minecart is, right? Yeah. Are you fucking joking? Look at this. Maybe in the PC version that's more obvious. Wait, no, that's just going backwards, isn't it? That's just going back with the minecart. We did it earlier. So that can't be it either. Right? Yeah, that's just resetting the minecart. What the hell? That's just resetting the minecart. Okay, let's go for the next hint. Oh, forgot to pause the game. Okay. After the ride is a short video of a barrel falling into the cart. What? There was? Was there? Chat, do you remember this? So it only happened the first time? Watch this again. Yeah. Okay. It must have been after this, right? Did we seriously miss the, like, hint because we were, like, busy talking about other things? The hell? After the ride, there's a short video of a barrel falling into the cart. Watch the video carefully for a clue. Yeah, but we can't watch that fucking video because it happened earlier. When the barrel fell, it knocked something else down also. If you're still in the minecart, you need to move as close to the shelves as you can, without climbing up away from the tracks. What? What? Oh shit, this is the wrong way. Oh, this? We're supposed to... Okay. Yay. We found the hook. Ugh. That right there is a perfect example of pixel hunting. One of the practices that killed the adventure game genre. Because all the games just became... all games just ended up being like, oh... How small can we make the details you have to find? And it made for very, very, very bad puzzles. Here we go. Exciting! It's a Dark Souls wall. Oh. It's a good thing we don't have to play this. Might have been exciting. Why is he doing this, by the way? Wouldn't it be a lot safer to, like, walk here? Like, not to be that person that, like, shits on fun things, but, like, minecarts are not made for riding. And he doesn't have to ride it. He could get off. He had the opportunity to do so. It seems extra dangerous to be on top of it. Like, what the hell are you doing? No. Jonathan. Jonathan. Consideration of momentum. You cannot jump off like that and stop. You'll be thrown forward at the same speed as the minecart. Physics don't work like that. Okay, and now we're in another mine shaft. Okay. Because, you know, when we think Dracula, we think mine shafts. Ow. Ow. Meow. Who is? Okay. Well, how do we get down from here? Oh, is that a casket? Oh no, it's a door. Oh, meow. Hey, meow. A dragon. Okay. You think we're gonna use the dragon? Yeah. You're gonna make me unleash the dragon. Oops, that was it. What? What's happening? Okay, sure. Imagine. So, like, Dracula's minions had to go through all this shit just to bring in the minecarts that apparently go to his castle. We are going to his castle, right? I think that was the whole point of going here. Oh no! Oh no! Bats! Okay, so that pathway is protected by bats. Not sure why that deters us, but it apparently does. Even though bats are, apart from, like, you know, the poisonous aspect of, like, everything, fairly harmless. What is yeah, what are you talking about, chat? Okay, we can't move forward here. So I guess I have to move backward. Do you think maybe we have to ride another minecart through? That would be so silly, but let's try it. Let's see if we can find a minecart. We can't even go back far enough for that. Okay, never mind. Maybe we can find some bat repellent. You know, thinking about it, Jonathan Hawke, while certainly a main character in the novel Dracula, is he like anybody's favorite character? Like, even let's narrow it down. Is he like anyone's favorite like vampire hunter? He's not even really a vampire hunter, but he becomes one by narrative necessity. Like, why are we playing as Jonathan Harker of all characters? Like, we know Quincy died because they made this into a sequel. But like Van Helsing, people like Van Helsing. And we have to like take an item with us. Let's take the flamethrower with us. Nope. Actually, chat, have all of y'all read Dracula? Because it's a really good novel. Y'all haven't. Know the story? I haven't. Okay, yeah. It's a good one. It's a really good book. And it's not particularly long, so like it's quite easy to get through. Um we like a lot of Dracula movies, but we do feel like none of the movies have truly adapted the novel all that well so far. Although we haven't seen Luc Besson's Dracula from this year yet. Although considering it's called Dracula: A Love Story, we're guessing it takes some creative liberties as well. Oh, hello? What's this? Oh. Yay! A lantern. Now we can pass through? No. Okay. No, okay. We don't know. Why would anything work? Have you seen this game? Do you think we're gonna meet Dracula soon? Just want to point out that, like, for a game called Dracula, he hasn't really been present much. He was in the intro, but the intro was just recapping the novel. So we don't really count that. He hasn't really had a presence in this game, in this story yet. Okay, we can't undo the bridge, so it's not. We don't need to like pull the bridge back or anything. Remember we actually found an item and it did not help us get any further. That's not how this game has worked so far. Before this, every time we found a new item, we actually made progress. Alright, Andrea, what could be the absolutely most incompetent way of making progress? That's probably it. Oh, hello? Apparently we're using the lantern here? Wait, we're throwing it? What? Excuse... What? What? How did that... How did that burn upwards, but not in this direction? We take issues with this. Fire moves up, not sideways. The pressure would push in all directions there. Do you see how fucking massive that fire was? Like, that was an explosion. It wasn't just fire. This seems... What is that? What is that? How are you still talking about Jonathan Harker? That's a choice of a disc swapping screen right there. Okay. All right. I think we're out of the mines now. Hopefully, unless this leads to a third mine shaft, fourth mine shaft. Oh no, it's the bad guys, and they're being swallowed by clouds. Oh, it's Dracula.
So, our young friend is going to the castle. Are you sure he has the ring with him? Good. Excellent. You will be rewarded. He'll soon find out what it costs to attack me. What greater pain could I possibly inflict on him than impede his quest when time is so precious? But the sun is rising, and now is not the time to play with my prey. The fool. He is walking to his death, and he is not aware of it.
Okay, hey, Dracula has appeared once. I mean, we didn't meet Dracula, but he was in the background. So, hey, something. God. We hope we're not getting a cold. Okay, we're in Dracula's castle. He heard your complaint, so he showed up. We're just saying, if a game is called Dracula, Dracula should be in it. Right? Or at the very least, he should have a direct impact on your game somehow. I mean, imagine if a game was called, like, Vampire Survivors and didn't have any vampires in it. That'd be silly. Hello? Oh, that's apparently nothing. Doggo? Okay. We were saying it was kind of silly how, like, in Atlantis 5, the game literally ends on a cutscene giving you the first hints of Atlantis. It was like, the fuck? It's an Atlantis game. Imagine if we get Atlantis 2 and it wasn't in Atlantis. Atlantis 2 does feature Atlantis, though. The climax is set entirely in Atlantis. Now, Atlantis 3 arguably does not feature Atlantis at all. But the effects of Atlantis still affects the story of Atlantis 3. In a way it doesn't in Atlantis 5. Look, like, we know that there's, there's 5 Dracula games, so like we're fine with, like, not killing Dracula in this game, but we're saying we want to meet the guy at least. We want to fight the guy. That's the bare minimum, right? Oh?
Is somebody there? Answer me. Who's there?
Don't be frightened. It's been so long since anyone has talked to me that I thought I was still hearing voices. I'm so weary of hearing mine. I've been alone here for eons.
Who are you?
I am a woman who has been rejected and betrayed. A woman who has been unjustly banished. I am Dorco.
What are you doing here?
And you, what are you doing here?
My name is Jonathan Harker. Count Dracula has kidnapped my wife and...
Dracula, the traitor! He is the blackguard who sentenced me to live here like an outcast. He and my 3 blood sisters. They did this to me. You have opened my prison, but I am still not free. I can no longer get into the castle. Help me break the curse that binds me, and I will help you. I will help you to get your wife back.
Okay. Really wish this game had subtitles, because you do struggle hearing what people are saying. God, that's a pixelated face.
My wife is locked up in the castle. However, I don't know where. Can you help me to find her?
Your wife? She's probably in a room in the darkest dungeons of the castle, guarded by 3 demons who dwell in the crypt.
How can I overpower the demons and rescue Mina?
It won't be easy. This world is very different from the one you live in. The castle has its own rules. Ignore them and you will surely die. Do you realize that?
I'm not afraid.
Silence! Believe me, fear has nothing to do with it. You don't have the slightest idea of what's waiting for you. Yes, I can help you, but only if you do everything I tell you and nothing else. Otherwise, you won't live long, and your wife will be lost forever.
Tell me right now.
Listen carefully to me. If I am to help you find your wife, you need an object, a very important piece. It is an amulet kept in the crypt under the castle. Before you can unlock the invisible passage to the crypt, you must first find a key to the system. The medal of the Dragon Brotherhood that once belonged to Dracula's father.
An amulet? And a medal? What have they got to do with my wife?
Don't argue! The medal of the Dragon Brotherhood is the only way I know of to reach the crypt where your wife is being held. Find the medal and bring it back. I'm the only person who understands how to make it work.
Okay, so this might be a good time to mention something. Have you all heard about a little Japanese game released a few years ago? It was fairly popular. It was called Resident Evil Village. Resident Evil Village, a game we haven't played, by the way. There are people in the adventure gaming community who are convinced that the level design and aesthetics of that game was inspired by this game and its sequels. Specifically this castle section. Dracula's castle in this game, they say, is like too close to not be an intentional homage. And we don't know if we believe that, but we haven't played Village, so maybe. When we were looking up images to put on... Oh, hi? Are you just following us now? When we were looking up images to use in the thumbnail, we happened upon... like... What? We happened upon people talking about this and being like, oh, this is clearly...
But I cannot go in with you because the castle is still forbidden grounds for me.
Okay, but can we talk? No? Can't talk, okay. Yeah, we don't know, like... I mean, it wouldn't be the first time Resident Evil draws inspiration from French games. Like, Resident Evil 1 is obviously very inspired by Alone in the Dark. But, like, we don't know, this game is not exactly as big of a hit as, like, Alone in the Dark was, you know? Yes, the tall lady game, which we will be playing once we get to it, because we have a few games in between to get through first, but... yeah. But don't get us wrong, we do like the aesthetics of the castle in this game. It looks better on PC, we'll tell you that much. Yeah, we don't think it's fairly unique. It's more just like what Jeb said, like old castle is old castle, and European old castle is European old castle in particular, so... Okay, how do we go upstairs? You don't like Lady Dimitrescu at all? Again, haven't played the game, so we don't know, but we certainly find her and her lady friends attractive. That's for sure. Oh hey, a bedroom. Yeah, it's a shame that the PC version was having so much trouble, so we had to switch to the PlayStation version, because genuinely we do think the environments are really pretty, and the PlayStation version does not do it justice. Okay. We seem to remember this part of the game being one of those parts we mentioned the other day that, like, the version that you can buy on GOG, Steam, and mobile platforms have just completely fucked up this puzzle by skipping most of it. Okay. We love that Jonathan doesn't comment on anything that he picks up. Like, we would like to know what we're actually doing. We're just picking up things. In Dracula's bedroom. Which, to be fair, like, it is a very nice bedroom. We came from here, so let's go here this time. Sorry, we played Secrets of Atlantis. We need to make sure we check all the books in case there's one book that we need to read, or if there's one book that's for some reason the Kama Sutra. God, that game was strange. Even for Atlantis, that game was strange. We think it's a shame that they don't really make, like, big budget adventure games like this anymore. The closest you get is Nintendo actually allowing the remakes of Another Code. We would love to see Capcom, for example, with, like, their current era Resident Evil design, try and make, like, a game like this. I mean, it's basically just the Resident Evil games but without the combat, you know? And we missed that. So difficult to, like, have a game made these days with, like, a decent budget, unless it's about killing, sports, or if it's some kind of, like, life sim. Okay. Okay. Draco. Alright. There's a miner. So where do you reckon we should place this? That one works. Okay, so 25 degrees and 40 degrees. Where does USA Park Evolution fall into those? Oh, we did forget about okay, sims in general, like simulators in general. Then, but like, okay, so 40 degrees and 25 degrees. Not sure what we need to know that for, but it will probably make sense once it's time for it. Oh. Huh? Okay. Odd. I think you're supposed to open this globe somehow. Jonathan, why did you throw it on the ground? You could just picked it up.
Reading this letter, then you have come much further than I had expected. But that will make no difference to the fate I have planned for you. When night falls, my stream will mercilessly destroy you. Your fate is sealed. As for Mina, she is here in the castle, but have no illusions. You will never see her again. What cruel powerlessness you must feel, knowing that she is so near, and being unable to do anything. And above all, having performed such feats only to fail so near your goal. Now you know how dearly it costs to attack me. I must leave you. An important matter requires my presence in London. I fear that we will never have the occasion to meet again. Make the most of the last moments of your life. They will surely be the most precious of your short existence.
We consider it sports. Yeah, nothing that Dracula has said was written in that letter, by the way. It's about someone meeting a young man in Florence in 1469, drawing sketches. One that's like a flying machine. It's about Leonardo da Vinci, apparently. We were like, there's no way this Latin here actually matches like what he's saying, right? So we took a photo and did a quick Google Translate. But yeah. But also, Balatro is not a high-budget game. We specifically said big budget. What? Do we need these or something? Huh? Oh, maybe that's kind of like... Okay, that points at this thing. Right? So now we can open this thing. Wait, what? Categories is violence. Pokemon is violence. They fight. Was it killing? Oh, sorry. You're right. In that case, we're wrong. Because obviously there's a lot of games where you do combat, but you don't kill. We just used killing as shorthand. Is that? Oh. Hi, Vlad. Oh, yeah, Pokemon is virtual pets, but that doesn't really relevant to like the categories we presented as the only things that get big budgets. Because virtual pets do not get big budgets for being virtual pets. If that was the case, the Tamagotchi games would have way bigger budgets. Okay, that one's obviously gonna like burn that rope, so I probably need to like do something else first. 40-25. 40-25. And we're back here. Actually, have we been here before? We have no idea. Okay, clear me the key here as well. Okay. Oh, we're back here now. Okay. No, okay. Can I put the ball back? No. Okay, so that's Vlad Tepes playing Magic the Gathering. Oh, it's the thing. It's the thing on the wall. Oh, it's like a mirror, right? So, if that's there, we have to put it here? How do we do that? Aha! Holy shit! A good puzzle! An actual good puzzle! Okay, so... Now what? What's the next part of the puzzle? Nanotyrannus is a confirmed genus? Oh, what? Really? Hold on, we need to message a friend of ours. First we need to check for confirmation though. Nanotyrannus. Holy shit! We've only seen PopSci mention it so far, but like... Yeah. That's awesome! Nanotyrannus is real! We love to see it. Okay, hold on. What? Do we need to find these cards or something? Well, maybe we need to find the actual mirror plate, because like there's no mirror reflection right now. But yeah, a friend of ours, we've been talking about Nanotyranus, like, debating it back and forth, just like as hobbyists within the paleontology hobby. We've been talking about a lot about Nanotyranus, so that's awesome to hear and being able to share that. Is there more in here? No. Don't get like we can't actually interact with anything here. None of these are clickable. There's no gears anywhere. But we can't do anything here yet. Guess we're going into the next room again? Fuck, which way was it? Was it this way? Alright, that's how we raised that up. Right. Have we been down there? No, I don't think we have. Oh wait, no, that's the... Yeah, that's the room just below. Okay. In that case, maybe we can do something here. No. Guess not. Yeah, there's definitely something we need to do here. Wait, 25? 25? Maybe this is the 25-40 thing. Because the 25 is set. What do we have to set to 40 though? What here can we set to 40? See, part of our brain is saying that there's some bullshit with that globe, it's like a pixel hunting thing. But we genuinely can't remember what it would be in that case. We don't know why we've been trying this. That's clearly not it. No. No, it's definitely not just a pixel hunting thing here. Okay. But okay, if this is 25 and it goes upwards in that direction, is it possible for us to like put this back? No, it's stuck in this position. Okay. But then where would 40 be? Oh, what was that? Oh, hello. Awesome. We're not sure what that does, but that's gotta be important. Maybe now the thingamajig works? Yes! Not sure why it worked, but okay. Oh, look everyone, it's a reference to the Sun and Moon and Star puzzle, the Crest puzzle from Resident Evil 1. That's a reference to a tweet people got angry at us over today. Okay, a family tree. What about it? Okay. Yeah. Is that it? Family tree? There's gotta be a key or something here. What? Huh? Oh wait, these are two different ones. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Are those all the random items we're gonna steal? Seems like it. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Key. In the key. Wait, what? Really? The key does not go in the keyhole? Okay. Gotta say, that kind of surprises. Are you sure? Huh. Okay. I still remember opening up this globe. How the fuck do we do that? Hmm. Oh well, let's go back to the bedroom. What can we place here? this maybe? And we can like use it to turn things? No? Okay, no. Never mind. What about this thing? The medallion? No. What about the key? Oh no, the key probably goes into the door. Right, that makes more sense. What about this painting? No. The fucking lack of music in this game is so jarring. Like, Atlantis is constantly filled with music, you know? Memorable music too, really good music. And we get that they're going for like a horror vibe. Because like it's Dracula and all. But like, it's just kind of strange. Is this where the door was? Yes, it was. Okay, cool. Oh, come on! Well, guess we're going back. Maybe we should go ask the lady, whatever her name was, to do. I haven't spoken to her in a while. She couldn't follow us into the castle. She should still be at the entrance. Oh wait, what the fuck is this? Oh. Was that a key? You're fucking joking. Is that a hand? Oh, we remember now! We actually remember now, we think. You know where that hand goes. We want to go talk to the lady, but we don't know how to get to her anymore. Oh well. How the fuck do we... Yes, we think the hand goes on here. Don't ask why, but that's what we suddenly remembered. It could be wrong. But yeah, we think the hand goes on here. Nope. Apparently not. Apparently not. Okay, does our other key go in here? No. Okay. God, we know we can open you up somehow. We know it. I seem to recall one puzzle in this game involving like having to do something in one room and it opened up something in the other room. It's probably what we're trying to do now, but we don't remember the exact details of it. Oh. I believe we found a place to use this. Oh, and it goes back out here. Okay. So maybe we can talk to the old lady again? Where was she? Down here? Yay! Apparently she has remained down here. Hello. Oh damn, we can ask about a lot of things.
Do you have any idea what this ball is for?
You should look beyond an object's outward appearance. A mere ball like this one can foretell the future and unveil secrets. It often doesn't take too much to bring these signs to light. A crystal ball can sometimes be a bridge between one world and another.
How can these signs be unveiled, since the ball is not made of crystal?
I am a magician. Now watch very closely at what the occult powers can accomplish.
God, she looks like Palpatine right now. Limited power.
Take the crystal ball and use it to unveil the signs that will enable you to open a secret part of the castle. But don't forget that finding the amulet is your priority.
Here is the medal of the dragon. At least I think so. It's been terribly damaged.
Let me see. Dracula undoubtedly attempted to destroy it, but these objects are tough. Yes, this is it. It's magnificent.
How can this dirty, defaced piece of old metal make the castle easier to get into for me?
Be patient. The medal is the symbol of the Dragon Brotherhood, a very strong guild. Dracula's father received the medal from the Emperor Maximilian himself in 1431. It is reputed to have supernatural powers, but if the medal is ever to recover its original form, I must have some of your blood. So now give me your hand.
Watch out, if you ever...
Don't be so suspicious.
Ow!
Hugging? Hope not.
Look, it shows the dragon impaled on the cross. By sullying the medal with his blood, Dracula has secured the victory of the dark powers, the dragon and the devil. But the medal still has kept its divine power. Now, put the medal in the right spot, and the castle will reveal its secret rooms.
Okay.
Interesting find. Do you know what this little cross is for?
You tell me.
Do you know the principles of the magic squares? Do you know the power they possess? He
No.
who is in the castle is said to preserve the balance between the power of good and the power of evil. When you have unraveled its mystery and released the imprisoned cross, you will open the door to one world or another, depending on which way you turn the cross.
Does this mean that I will release the powers of evil?
The powers of evil, as you call them, were released long ago. But the symbols you will be handling are evil. This will be your very last trial. If you're successful, the path to the crypt will be wide open, but you will then have to bring the amulet to me immediately.
Because the reason we were stuck was because we hadn't gone back here and just had her fix our items, apparently. Not great puzzle design. Especially considering that, like, nothing in the game really indicated that we needed help to fix them up, but, you know, whatever. Guess we just put the crystal ball back now? Hey, it's just like Atlantis. There's a crystal ball involved. And an old lady that powers it. Okay, now we can see these. Alright. Guess we need to, like, remember the zodiacs here, so we're just gonna take a screenshot of it. Okay. Okay, now we're allowed to click things. Alright, so the zodiacs are... Oh, fuck. I just realized the problem here. We didn't really know the zodiac signs that well. So, like... don't know, chat. Do you know the zodiac signs well? Like, one looks kind of like... I feel like that would be like... Looks like any of these. You know what? Let's fucking Google it. Zodiac signs. Alright. So we have... what? These don't match up at all. Oh. Maybe. Is that the lion? Okay. And that one... think that's Capricorn. And then Virgo. No. Something was wrong there, apparently. But which one was wrong? Or maybe we did them in wrong order. No. Hold on, what are you saying here? We don't. What we need to know is the sign, like the actual like letters. No, so like, hold on. We'll show you the puzzle. So, if we, come on. If we go look at the painting here, we'll see that Dracula is holding up 3 symbols on cards. Right? Then, we look at the crystal ball, and we see that they are the symbols of the zodiac. These 3 zodiac signs right here. Now, this is Virgo. That's Capricorn. And we thought that this was Leo. Which, looking closer at it now, it absolutely is not. But if it's not Leo, we don't know what it is. Because you have to remember, it's mirrored. It isn't Leo. Like, we tried it already. Unless one of the other ones are wrong, but like, which one would be wrong? Like, maybe we're looking at a bad zodiac chart. We'll look at another one. That's definitely Virgo. Definitely Capricorn. But yeah, that looks close to Leo. Last one could be Scorpio. We doubt that. The Scorpio, like, doesn't, like, have any, like, loops in it. You need to go Virgo, Capricorn, Leo. We already tried that. Like, we'll show you again. Doesn't do anything. Unless we're clicking the wrong images. But, like, that is the lion, right? Is the Capricorn wrong? Oh, that's Aries. We're pressing Aries instead of Capricorn. Where the fuck is the Capricorn? Hold on. These images are not super clear. That's, oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, let's try again then. Yeah, that was it. Sorry. Zodiac signs are one thing. Zodiac signs with very low resolution pixelated images is worse. Decent puzzle, otherwise. You know, we know what the Capricorn is. We couldn't see it clearly in the image. The images were not very good, is what we're saying. I've done this before. Cancer does look like the number 69, and that's our zodiac sign. Now, we don't give a shit about zodiac signs, but nice. That's a knife. Cool. Did we need a knife? And you're not share a zodiac sign. Don't Risa also share a zodiac sign with us? Or is Risa Leo? Pre-purchase Resident Evil Requiem. What the wait, hold on, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? The Epic Game Launcher? Fuck off! Oh, wife's a Leo. Oh, okay. You weren't sure when the transition to Leo started. Maybe we missed something here? We already did this part. Oh. Wait, no, that's how we get access to this. Right. Okay, what do we have right now? We have a key that we don't know where it goes. A medallion that will be useful at the end of the game, probably. We have this that's like some kind of cross we're gonna turn at some point. We have a knife, which looks almost more like a sai, honestly. We have a gas burner. We have a fucking giant, like, painting that we need to figure out where to put. Dracula's glove and the ring. Okay. Okay. Can we take down this painting? Is that something we can do? No, but look at that! Look at that! That's the same sword, right? Oh, it absolutely is. So... we need to put that sword somewhere, maybe? But where? Oh. Either that or the game just wants us to go back down to the old lady again. Yeah, we hate to do it, but the only idea we have right now is to go back down to the old lady and be like, "Ah, we found a sword." She can be like, "It's the sword of defeating Dracula. I just need to make it into a defeating Dracula sword first," and then she can like spit some fire on it or something, and I don't know. Have we checked anything here? Just kind of like breezed past this when we got here. Wait, did we ever try the fucking little tiny wheel thing in the clock? We didn't we? God, if that's it, it's gonna be so annoying, but oh well, let's go to the old lady first, see what she has to say. The old lady has a name, because we struggle with hearing what she says. Well, and because there's no subtitles, we have no idea what her name is. Hi. You wanna talk about a sword? No. Okay, well, fuck you then. Hey, can we still go up this way? Oh, yeah, but it's blocked now because of us changing the way in. Hello, Tyurg. Or sorry, Tyur. Yeah, let's go test the little wheel thingy in the clock. That's the only thing we haven't tried yet that vaguely makes sense. So maybe that's what we need to do? One can hope. This is the... No, this is the right room. Never mind. If this doesn't do it, we will look at the universal hint system. Alright. There's... No. That's not it. Can't climb up there. Do we miss anything here? No, there's definitely nothing we missed here. I feel like you gotta be something we need to do here, but like what? We have no idea. We still can't open the globe. Yeah, you know, this seems like it's about time to I think it's about time to do a universal hint system, honestly. Because we are stuck at this point. It's clearly like some kind of lock mechanism there, but like... yeah. Nope. Let's ask the universal hint system. Dracula Resurrection. At the castle. The library. What do I do with the clock? Yes, thank you. It is possible to open the glass. Yeah, we know that. You need to find a key for the clock. Yeah, we got that far. Oh. Okay. That's disappointing. We've just missed a pickup. In the room we unlocked in the bedroom. That's all, apparently. There's a key there that we never picked up. Okay, where can this key be there? Be then? Up there. Huh? Wait, what? We're supposed to use the... okay. Why? What did that do? Okay. So there was just extra steps to this... okay. Okay, what we used there then? Maybe the hand? Yeah, okay, sure. What the fuck are we doing? So many extra steps for this shit. Okay, is this where we use that fucking painting? Yes. Okay. Okay. Do we put... no. The key? Maybe? Yes, apparently. Where is the keyhole? Oh, it's just... oh, of course. Of course. Obviously. Someone was paid to animate this sequence this slowly. They must have been so proud of all the mechanisms here. Thank you for the key. So that was a puzzle that needed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 steps to get in and get that key. Isolated from the rest of the game. 8 separate steps of puzzles and items to be used from getting into this room to getting in there and getting the key. That is ridiculous even by puzzle game standards. Oh well. Now we can at last get into the fucking grandfather's clock here and see what's inside. Okay. Huh? Okay. All right. Do we use the medallion? Yes, apparently. That's how you open the globe! Oh, now it's time for this thing. What fucking was it? 40-25? So this puzzle, we're pretty sure they removed from the mobile version. We're positive about that. Because you remember being... This is where we realized, playing that version, that they had removed puzzles. Because we never got to actually unlock this thing. It was just suddenly open. And we were like, that can't be how it was designed. And we looked it up, and it was like something they did for the mobile version. They just cut out some puzzles. Okay. Is it time for fire? No. Is it time for cross switch? No. Clock key? No. Regular key? No. This is one of those moments where like a Atlantis style inventory system would help a lot. Oh, is it just a fucking dragon ring again? No. What the fuck is it then? Medallion? No. Okay, so clearly we don't have the thing we need yet to play with the dragon. That's okay. We've progressed. We've made progress. Okay. Really seems like we're supposed to do something though. We can't tell what that socket is supposed to be. At least we didn't unlock anything new, so like... What could it be that we're trying to find now? The game still lets us go here for some reason. But like... we already picked up everything that's possible to pick up here. We've checked that multiple times. Something in the... No. We can't check that anymore. The sword? Can we go... I think we can go pick up the sword again? Maybe? Most of the time, if you can pick up an item again, Jonathan just does it automatically, but like... maybe because we needed to keep it in while we were retrieving the key, we couldn't? That's the only thing we can imagine. Yep. Bullshit. The game's changing how it handles its items halfway through the game. Actually, more than halfway through the game. That is just grade A bullshit right there. Okay. Now what? We changed the clock one more time, but that didn't seem to do anything. Hold on, okay. Huh? Okay. The wheel? No. The medallion? No. The glove? No. The ring? No. The key? No. The fucking gasoline burner? No. The clock key? No. Okay, so nothing we have, apparently. Nothing we have. Great. Can't draw guns. Guns are tricky. They're very tricky to draw. They clearly want something around here, but like, we don't have anything like that, and we haven't seen anything like that either. What kind of gun are you drawing? No, Moto asked the same thing at the same time, yeah. There's actually no real consensus on, like, what kind of gun Maria was killed by. Hi. Can you give us a hint? Oh, yes, maybe.
Here is the medal of the dragon. At least I think so. It's been terribly damaged.
Wait, what?
Dracula undoubtedly attempted to destroy it, but these objects are...
This is the same cutscene as before. Is this a bug?
How can this dirty, defaced piece...
Like... Because, like, if the idea is that it get damaged again when you used it, shouldn't there be a second cutscene when you fix it up? Rather than just repeating the same cutscene again? Because that makes no sense. You kind of made a fantasy gun. Yeah, but like, is it a handgun? Is it a rifle? Because obviously in Shadow the Hedgehog 2005, they go with a handgun. And like in Sonic X they go with a rifle. In Sonic the Hedgehog 3, the movie, they go with a rifle. Although it doesn't hit her. But personally we've always felt a rifle the right call. You're doing a rifle, yeah, okay. That still wasn't what we had to do. Yeah, but that's the thing. The gun soldier in the game, you're talking about Sonic Shadow the Hedgehog 2005, is not actually the one that shoots Maria so that she dies. Those are two separate scenes. They're just kind of like shortened down into being the same scene when people like think about it. Because they do show that in the opening and all, but like technically Maria's death happens later, you know? Oh, we forgot to pick up the diamond, obviously. Obviously. Personally, we think they should be carrying rifles that actually fit into the 50s aesthetic. Which, like, the rifles in Shadow the Hedgehog do not do at all. Hey, that jewel was not blue a second ago. It's a Chaos Emerald! It's really powerful. Especially against living things. How many more secret doors can we unlock? The 1911, yes, but like the rifles they have in the Ark thing is not at all. Like they're very anachronistic. Do we really know what we're looking at here? Maybe it's need to set fire to it? No. Okay, fuck that. Yeah, I'm not sure what kind of rifles a security guard or a... No, it wouldn't be a security guard. It would be a strike team. Did they have strike teams of like in like the modern sense in the 50s? Probably.
The theories of that young genius I met in Florence in 1468 turned out to be true. I have kept some of his sketches, especially this one of the flying machine inspired by the flight of birds. Building the device was an enormous intellectual challenge. I shall now put the machine in the tower.
This time the Latin was correct. It's about Da Vinci's flying machine. Dracula met Leonardo da Vinci and got his flying machine. Huh? No, we know. But like we are saying that like they're anachronistic because they're designed after 2000s weapons. They're not alien weapons. That'd be a completely different thing. Or even like sci-fi-esque weapons. They're meant to look like contemporary weapons for 2005. That's the issue. I think that's perfectly fair as a criticism of something meant to be set 50 years earlier in the same game. Okay, Tenet. Okay. So clear this is some kind of Christopher Nolan thing. Sat. R. No. Sci Art. Sierra Artes. That makes no sense. Rat ass. Ratsa Asiar. Satorarepo. Orera potas. Satop arero. Tenet orera potas. Not quite there. Oresa. Oh wait, hold on. Sator aerpo tenet operatas. The middle turns the wheel with effort. Oh, okay. We were actually trying to figure out if we could make it write out opera, because that was like one of the words we saw could maybe go in there, but we didn't get that far into the puzzle before you wrote it out, so. Huh? Okay. That was a strange object to get for that. I would guess a 50 strike team would carry M1 or M2 carbines, smaller and more mobile than M1 rifles with variable automatic and similar modifier. Yeah, that's a very good call, honestly. Oh, we didn't even see the other letters there. Another secret room. Okay, chat, give us a sec, we're just gonna run to the bathroom. Okay, I'm back. Andrea, since I was forced to show my anime pros today, I had to tell people who know nothing about Shadow the Hedgehog about the story. One old lady was very moved. Awesome. They start comparing Maria's death to the death of kids in Gaza. Oh god. I mean, we've probably talked about this during the Shadow the Hedgehog charity drive for Gaza, but like, when we picked out that game, Shadow the Hedgehog, it wasn't just because we wanted to play Shadow the Hedgehog, but like it was because the game does deal with like both the concept of like an invasive force using like the claim of like this world was promised to us, or this place was promised to us as a reason for like killing and massacring and just destroying without any care in the world. But also because it also deals with like the military being a force of and not being like a an inherent good force, and that like they do actually like kill everything from children to like innocent adults to, of course, like actual military targets. So yeah, I mean, that makes sense. It makes sense. Okay. So what do we have right now? We have a crest of some sort. We have that fancy thing. We have a poison that can melt iron. Alright. Okay, that's clearly one of those where we can put the cross, but it's too dark in here. Okay. Since we can't do anything until we start lighting things on fire, so let's start with doing that, I guess. Oh, wait, no, maybe we can do something here. Okay. Okay, we see what we have to do. So what's this? Oh. Oh no! Dun, 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 dun! Boobies! And asses, apparently.
Who has dared? Who has taken the sacred amulet? Who has woken Selena?
Get back! Get back! Stay back!
Who are you, wretch? Put that amulet down right now, or my sisters and I will make you die a horrible death.
You're lying. Dorko told me that I was protected.
Dorko? That old witch.
Why is she dancing?
You shouldn't believe everything that crazy woman tells you. She's using you. She's sending you out to do her dirty work, but you'll die for nothing. Put down the amulet.
Why aren't you attacking me? Unless you cannot, because the power of the dragon ring is protecting me. You're powerless against me.
Ha! How long do you think you can escape us? There is no way you can go. You'll finally drop in exhaustion. You can hold out another few hours at most, whereas we have all of eternity before us. When you do fall into an exhausted slumber, it will be your last.
Cool. And we just turn our back to... Oh. Meow. 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 Okay, let's see. God, they are so low resolution. Remember them being actually fairly detailed in the PC version. But yeah, if anyone ever tells you that like Baldur's Gate 3 and like other modern games having like naked breasts and such is like revolutionary for like non-porn games on consoles and such. We're playing this one. This is a PlayStation game we're playing right now. Remember that. Wait, what? Oh yeah. That was definitely the best way to depict that. Absolutely 100% the best way to depict them escaping. And again, we want to point this out one more time. This game is focusing so hard on like, this is the sequel to the Dracula novel. In the Dracula novel, sunlight does not kill vampires. Daggerfall is one, Duke Nukem 3D, and Daggerfall wasn't on console, true. But like Duke Nukem 3D is another one that has some nudity in it. But like there were other CRPGs as well from like the 80s and such. I mean they were generally not on console, but there were always a few exceptions. Of course, if you ask us, it should be perfectly common for video games to show nudity without it having to be porn. But yeah. Yeah, Moto, that is funny, and it's something we talk about a lot when we talk to people about, like, the way vampirism in fiction is so very different depending on, like, which era of fiction you're looking at.
Give me the amulet.
You can get into the castle, can't you? How is that possible?
Your mind is quick, but it is still a mere mortal intellect. When you took the amulet from its place, the curse was broken. Now I can go wherever I want to go. Come now, give me the amulet.
I won't give it to you until you've told me where Mina is.
Don't tell me you have already forgotten how I helped you. Is this all the thanks I get?
Thanks for what? Up to now, all I've done is risk my life to recover this amulet that you seem to want so much. Right now, I'm the one who's giving the orders. Tell me, where is Mina?
I have one last bargain to make with you. After that, you will never hear from Dorko again.
Dorko, that's her name.
I will show you your wife. You can trust me. I am a woman of my word. Good. You made the right decision.
It looked she was about to eat it.
And now, bring my wife to me.
I told you, I am true to my word. There she is.
Where did that come from?
Mina!
There she is. Mina and her big naturals.
I kept my word, and I have finally retrieved the sacred amulet. Vengeance is nigh. Tremble, quake in fear before Dorko's regained power. As for you, I've paid my debt, but when Dracula comes back, I will have to prove to him that I can reign by his side as I did with his father. What better proof can I give him of my allegiance than delivering his enemy into his hands, retrieving the dragon ring, and protecting his betrothed? You are too valuable for me to let you go.
You asked if people want to play him in this game, and if he can get a wife like that, he must have something going for him. Nope. No. No. Let's not pretend it was Jonathan Harker's personality or charm or anything that got him these things. Okay. Oh wait, no. Okay, we see the shape now. This thing. Is there an animation missing there or something? Yeah, make sure this animation is as slow as possible. Wait, if Mina's a vampire, didn't we just kill her? Considering this game subscribes to the whole sunlight killing vampires thing. Oh, okay, guess the sunlight didn't come in here. Wait, no, it absolutely did. Did we use Open Vault 13? Yes. In addition to this game being the main inspiration for Resident Evil Village, it was also the main inspiration for Fallout. Doesn't kill the hot vampires. Then explain why the naked women flipped and ran from the sunlight earlier. Uh-huh. Yeah, checkmate. You can't use this cursor of all things, game. Oh, that is amazing. That is just incredible. Alright. The Dracula should be here any second, right? Like, we've been cornered. We need to fight Dracula. We're guessing we're getting ready for like the final battle or something. Not entirely sure what we're gonna use. This is a cross, so maybe that works. This is also kind of cross-shaped. And they said that this medallion was like dangerous towards Dracula and would protect us. Yeah. I think we're about to trigger the final sequence of the game, so let's go. Let's grope Mina. God, they're big. Ah, of course. Leonardo da Vinci's flying machine. That he definitely finished building, and he definitely made a working one. They're like Gollum! Yeah, this was also the main inspiration for Peter Jackson's The Lord of the Rings.
We say that we can never come back from hell. This time, a miracle has happened, and it really is a miracle. Mina is near me, still unconscious, but alive, and that is the most important thing. I don't know how Mina will be marked by this adventure, but all I know is that as long as the Count is alive, Mina will be in danger. I can't avoid the confrontation any longer. Once I'm in London, I will have to confront Dracula.
Okay.
For Mina, and for all the men on this earth. This time, and with the help of God, we will definitively destroy the monster. I swear it.
Why is the logo scrolling? Yeah, so there was no way we couldn't remember this part. And we had to act as if we didn't. The game Dracula Resurrection ends without you ever meeting Dracula. You wanna know why? Oh? You're also upset about this? Huh? Yeah, it is ridiculous, isn't it? Like, the game is called Dracula. We should be facing Dracula. This is like the last Atlantis game? Yeah, That's one of the games I was like, yeah. So basically, they were making 2 games at once, and they released them separately. Or rather, they made 1 game, split it in 2, and released them separately. Meow. It's similar to what Ys did, except that Ys actually had a fucking climax to its first half. Yeah. And here's the thing, you can do a cliffhanger like this. You can do that. But here's the thing. This game opens with Dracula being resurrected. We find out that he's back. You can't end without this game. You can't end without us at least encountering Dracula. Now, if they instead had made it so that Jonathan is trying to prevent the resurrection of Dracula, and then at the end he fails, Dracula is resurrected, and he escapes to buy himself time, that could work as a cliffhanger. But no, they just pull that instead. Also, they could have people play the sequel, Dracula 2, The Last Sanctuary. Which, to be fair, does conclude a story started in Dracula Resurrection, but it is still like just a baffling decision to design a game that way. Can't believe this game inspired making women have big boobs. Yeah, exactly. This game was so inspirational. Honestly, it really set the mold for where video games would go as a medium. Oh god, all the fucking chat messages popping in at once there. No, like it is baffling. It is so baffling. So since we knew it was ending like that, we just was like, okay, shit. At what point does it end? We couldn't remember if it ended before or after meeting the naked ladies. So first we were like, oh, is this the climax? Is this the cliffhanger? But like we think it's after this. And yeah, it turned out it was. So Dracula 2, The Last Sanctuary. Hold on. Dracula 2, The Last Sanctuary. Released, let's see. It released September 2000. Which was less than a year after the first part released. And even better, in France, on PlayStation, Part 1 and Part 2 released 2 months apart. That's how fast they wanted you to buy the sequel. By the way, this game series sold more than 1 million units. This game is 5 parts, right? Yes and no. Yes and no. So basically, Dracula 1 and 2 are actually the beginning and ending of the story, right? And then 7 years later, they resurrected the series with Dracula 3. This was after the original studios had closed, but a bunch of the same people were involved, we believe. And then it went on hiatus again. And then we got Dracula 4 and Dracula 5, which we believe have female protagonists. We haven't played 4 and 5. but that's the impression we got from just looking at it with. And those also have some kind of like health mechanic and deaths and stuff like that. Now, of course, the obvious question is, will we play the sequels? Duh. Of course we will. Part 2 is much funnier than Part 1, for starters. And, you know what? In fact, we'll give you a little taste of it. Hold on. Hold on. We're probably gonna have to go with the PlayStation version again, considering we struggled so much with getting the PC versions running as they were supposed to. Yeah, give us 1 sec here. Channels. Dracula. So, like, what was the best part of Dracula Resurrection? We certainly have our opinion, at least. In our opinion, it was... so this is the GOG version. But yeah, so... First and foremost, Dracula appears instantly and actually starts doing things, so that's good. But... No, what's great about this game is that one of the very first things that happens is that Mina becomes relevant to the story.
Causing her to have increasingly violent attacks.
So, like... We forgot how ugly the GOG version is with the UI and shit. Hold on. I remember there being a very funny scene early on with Mina. Okay, we can't really find it, but... Look at this shit. Oh, so we're not going to shoot it down? Like, come on. Come on, this is gonna be great. Oh, here's Mina. God, look at... Did they cover her up? We don't remember this pattern being on her dress in the first game. Something, that's good.
Does the name Styx mean anything to you?
It's the river of hell in Greek mythology.
God. Naked ladies backflipping. Okay, yeah. But yeah, no, we will probably play this quite soon. This game also inspired Mirror's Edge. Exactly. After Dracula 2, we haven't actually played through the series. So Dracula 3, 4, and 5, we've had those games for like over a decade, and we've always wanted to play through them, but we wanted to replay Dracula 1 and 2 in the proper versions first. So that'll be happening. Now, we might start with Dracula 2 very, very, very soon, like next week soon, possibly. It kind of depends. We're trying to figure out how we want to structure more the rest of the horror games we're going to play. Because at first we were going to keep it to like one horror game per franchise. But like now we're going into a new month, so it's probably fine to like repeating a few if you want to. So maybe we'll repeat Dracula, and we might throw in Resident Evil 2 as well. But hope you had a good time watching this. Tomorrow is actually Halloween. Well, it is Halloween right now. It's 1 a.m. So it is Halloween now. It's the last day of October. We're not gonna promise anything, but we might be doing a special stream that we will not tell you what it is ahead of time, and that'll be tomorrow night. And that will be looking at something that we made 10 years ago. On this day, 10 years ago. So, hopefully we can do that. It'll be a lot of fun if we can. Now we're gonna go see if our cats are still awake. And love you all. Take care. We'd like to give a very special thank you to our wonderful supporters. You are Arachnopunk, Bean, Daylar, Egustafsson, Fadeleaf, Garden, Haruhase, Okase, Hutch, Jules, Case Merbeck, Lucariabu, Loose Queen, M. Rosenblum, Moto, R. Hilson, Rain, Rumray, Saggy Music, Shadow Winchester, Spider-Man News, The Coyote, and Eurocha. If you would like to support us, we have a Patreon, a Ko-fi, and a PayPal. Links are on screen and in the description. Any month you give gets your name and a credit for at least a month. Love you all. Take care. Bye-bye.